whole West. Better get medical professional on call. Ain't no politicking, no Bernie, no Ron Paul. Schmoes with no flows and skills who want it all. Getting stuffed in the tube and shot like cannonball. DMT is a lyrical terrorist. DMT is a lyrical terrorist. Stage fright. Mumble rap attack, no skill DJ whack. With that real hip hop at, bring it back. Sacrificing the genre to make a couple dollars. Label holding leash to chain, it's just a rat collar. The hard hustle, the best by far. Represent, cutting things you never heard of. Supreme force, the ultimate force. The hard hustle, the best cutting things, cutting things. Supreme force, the ultimate force. That quick, slip to the left with a hook to the right and the bells are ringing. After the competition, listen to the Yobi's women singing. Goliath and breathing fire and eating rocks. Classified a deadly weapon, we go knock him out the box. Better vanish off of the planet, we're coming for you, damn it. With a cut to land and you will not recover from the damage. No amount of bandage, no magical meditation gonna save you from standing in the way of our rampaging. We skyscraping, burning the paper, pay the piper. People sheeping, they sleeping, they dead meat. When they meet the tiger, bleed fire, my blood pump, pain and octane. Anatomically, atomic radiation in my veins. Deranged, launching lyric artillery, long range. Bullseye, hit that whack bullshit, the splatter brains. They maintain in slow lane, they so lame. You got hooked on garbage, you crash like cocaine.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stockton, stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that is the case yet again here tonight. Well, he will never forget this experience, making the walk to that famed UFC octagon for the first time, but the question beckons. Will there be nerves? Will there be jitters under the bright lights of the UFC octagon for the first time? He doesn't look wide-eyed necessarily here, but you have to be mindful of a possible adrenaline dump that could really affect your cardio if you're not ready for it. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Diaz is 17 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 15 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 160 pounds. Fighting out of Cape Town, South Africa, Johnson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. This is his UFC debut, so finally getting to the big show. He strung together a long winning streak on the regional circuit. A lot of people thought maybe this UFC debut would have come last year. Let bygones be bygones. Here it is. We'll see what he can do.
And you learn a lot about these prospects. aspects when they're put in positions that they're not normally put in inside of the octagon. You can do them in practice, but there's a big difference when you experience it inside the UFC.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. You got to check these low leg kicks.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you got to be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you got to slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet, or if he gets taken down to his...
How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's attacking armbar now.
He might get a finish here. Oh, he postured up there, not tapping out tonight. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to go ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Man, how good is that jab from Nate?
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. You keep the first exposure. Most finish is pushed.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! That shot blocked by Diaz. We got to fight for 5 minutes down. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Great, nice way to finish. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, he's still hurt.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round 2.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, we told you about that hook. There it is. Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Diaz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, eats a knee.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus mitts, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Oh, he got him. He got him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.